Hello and welcome. This is me giving my best shot at creating a definitive edition audio guide for the walk-in section of the San Giovanni River in Italy. The reference level for the San Giovanni is the San Bernardino, which is located right next to it. When San Bernardino reaches 210 centimeters, which is its new baseline level for the lower gorge, you have a good chance that San Giovanni is running as well. When it comes to parking, space is very limited in the small village at the end of the road. So shuttle first and then take your smallest car and park it at the very bottom of the village. And please don't block the helipad. Once you're ready, you take your gear and you hike up these stairs and keep to the left. Once you reach the fountain, you know you're on the right track and you can just follow the path and enjoy the beautiful scenery. After about 25 minutes or so, the path finally descends to meet the river on its left side, and you've made it to the put-in. Since you don't already want to start your day with brown stains in your underwear, I highly recommend you watch your step on the last 10 meters down to the riverbed, as it's usually quite muddy and slippery. Time for a little refreshment, and then off you go. Alright, first rapid. It's an easy one, just go down the middle and enjoy. Next rapid is a 4-meter drop. Just go down and enjoy. Then next rapid is another simple one. Just go down the middle and enjoy. You can already see some wood in the river. There's usually always wood, which brings us to the next point. Please always bring a saw, look out for wood, and do your part of keeping this river clean. The next rapid. I do recommend to take the right entry here rather than the left, but it does not really matter. There's a micro eddy on the left, which is very recommendable. Same thing from my perspective now. Oh yeah, always bring elbow pads. This is a river where it usually will pay off. Then the entry on the right, which is much smoother as you can see. Little super quick turn in this hi-fi eddy. And then you can ride on the right side, which I do not do here. I take the soft plunge in the middle. It's a nice rapid. Brings us to the next point, which is this intermezzo section. It's usually full of wood, not too difficult to run, just be careful and portage whatever necessary. It ends at the confluence. It's really important that you take out the very first eddy line, because the river goes into this save, and yeah, that sucks. Then there's a nice little lean move on the river right to be had right after, and then after that pool here, you get to this rapid, which you most probably want to portage, ideally on the river left. You just go there, careful when it's wet, usually there's more water than this, and then you go up the first little shelf, and that's your portage. And that gets you to this nice little seal launch option right here. You don't have to take the launch, you can also just walk down a little bit further and then get in easily after that, but yeah. So then we get to a nice set of 3 little rapids. Nothing much to do, but just to enjoy. And then at the corner in front of us, when you get to this massive boulder on the left, it's time to get out and take a look. Because on this rapid, as you can see, you want to pick your momentum at the right time and drive left to right. Once again, and the line is pretty small, as you can see, with rock on the right, and then there's also one on the left. And if you miss that, you might need a helping hand. So then right out from the pool into the main part of the rapid, you want to drive right again, and then just down the middle and down the middle again into this beautiful next big pool. Here you're gonna pick the left channel and just brace and ride down the center, and then there's a little rock on the left side, but yeah, nothing to worry about. Next, there's a short boogie section which ends right here after this corner, and you see this U-shaped hole in the rock, which tells you that you want to get out and portage only at super low water like we have here. You can run this, but it is still dangerous to maybe get pinned, as you can see here for a short second. So I recommend the seal lounge on the river right. It's nice. If you're pro, you can do a loop here, which we don't manage. But yeah, this is the easy and safe way. Finally, we're getting to the meat of it. thank God. Here with fun begins. Just right down the center, take a couple of nice photos. Wait for the kicker and voila, you've got your pilot's license. Easy as pie. Next, waterfall right away. This one's a bit more tricky, but the good news is you can run laps and laps on this one. Just take out on the right side and then keep left of the water trickle, which you can see here, and walk up left on it and you'll have an easy portage up the bedrock, and then you can do as many laps as you want and try some trickier and cooler lines like these. So here I do take the river left eddy, and then I do surf out the wave and take the kicker, and what a joy, man. I was so happy with that line. In fact, you see, I'm a little bit proud of this one. So here are a couple of photos, and it even has the stomp towards the end, so pretty perfect celebration. And then we have here a sort of dramatic, much more professional photo of Olaf Opshammer running the same drop back in 2013 on the Bike to Boat tour. So this goes to show you that this river, even though not too difficult, is still exciting enough even for the pros, though given at much higher water levels, as you can see from the picture. Alright, next rapid has a stupid rock right in the middle of it, this one, and you need to get your nose right. If you fail, like I do, you could end up stuck, and that could be pretty dangerous, especially at higher flows. Ole on a good line at super low water, and then Felix with a perfect lefty at low to medium water is right on the line. Then next up, top left corner, the red frame, is another portage, technically runnable, but wouldn't recommend. And then you put it on the shelf where I do, be careful, it's a bit slippery, take the sail launch option right around the corner, into the wall, lean into it. Not too terrible to swim, but have seen people swim here. Nothing dangerous though, just enjoy the slide out to the bottom. And then this is also a good photo opportunity. And then just listen to the excitement this one stokes. Yeah, it's a good one. If you're not feeling up for this rapid, I reckon it's the second hardest rapid, you can just play some catch. And alternatively, the pool here is so large, it's really not a biggie if you don't want to do that or fail. And you can just collect the boats in the infinite pool, basically. Then we're going to get another freebie rapid. Just enjoy, nothing to do here. Maybe not do the very left line. And then another freebie rapid where we do the daisy chain train and just have some fun as a group. And then next on is the most important rapid on the river. Do not miss the takeout. Luckily the eddy is massive and it's pretty much impossible to miss the takeout, but if you were to, this is the one rapid you would die on this river. We portage right next to the waterfall, take care of this white mineral, not sure what it is, but it's a bit more slippery than the rest. Then we get to this ledge here, and you climb down on this lower ledge, and then you can take your boat and let it slide down this ramp. And then next you throw your paddle. Bet your life I wouldn't make that throw if I had to. And then you get to take one last look at this meat grinder become waterfall. And then off you go. Jump right over the corner. This is here, right here, where the pool is the deepest. We have at times touched the bottom of it. It's not really dangerous, but better safe than sorry. Then, when it comes to jumping, if you're new to this, this is how you do it. One giant step to the front and hands out in front. That makes sure that you land vertically. Then you just collect your gear, swim to shore, and get back into your boat. And then finally, this here is the calm before the storm. It's your last chance for a breather, to have a snack bar, drink some water, and it's also your last option to abort the mission. Right here, I have been told the climb out is super brutal, so only do if you absolutely have to. And then this is the last eddy right before the first drop of the must run section. And it's super easy to scout the first drop from there. And what we're doing right here is we're scouting the second drop. A lot more work why you usually want to skip it. Note the super steep hillside. Just tread really careful. It's probably a deadly fall from up there. And yeah, incredibly steep hillside. This is the second drop. And this is where you would put in between the two drops if you had to portage the first drop at higher water levels. You just go down this chute right here with the green arrow, and that will land you right here. At low water levels, you can portage on the left, as we do. Saves you a lot of work, much easier. Yeah, you'll get wet though. Then you can put in on there, or alternatively, if the current is stronger, you can put in on this rock there. Just make sure to have your boat's nose point downstream. And then from there you get to run the second drop. Really is just a no-brainer. And then alternatively and preferably you get to run both drops, and that is a lot less work and a lot more fun. When running the first drop, make sure to run it on the very left side, especially at lower flows, because there's a bit of a nasty gap right after the lip, and that could peat on you pretty badly. Just take a lefty down the first drop, and that's easy. Second drop, still a no-brainer. This wall, just lean into it, no worries. It's not undercut or anything, it's very safe. And then this pile of rocks on the left side here is a good place to get it back into your boat, or to maybe set up safety if you wanted to do that. Alright, last piece of relevant information. This very first corner after the must run, you get to a slot and you need to take the left line. Right side is pretty dangerous. Luckily, it's a super easy move to do. And then you're basically done and you can start to relax and celebrate. And then from here it's a few more meters of boogie water, and then this bridge here at the drop marks the takeout. Alright, and then this here is the quintuple cherry on top of your hopefully perfect day. This nice waterfall combo. This is the second drop right here. All of them are super safe, nothing to worry. Second drop, just down the middle, nice little auto booth. Then the third drop, coolest line, is driving left to right and then trying to do the dry booth off of the ledge. Pretty hard move to do. And one more chance to take a couple of nice photos and hone in on your paparazzi skills. And then we get to the fourth drop. Right side is the only side you can actually boof. And then look at this. What a beautiful scenery. You drop into the fifth pool with 2 waterfalls. And I mean, what a panorama to end your day, right? Absolutely stunning. And then this here is my challenge to you. Try to paddle behind the waterfall curtain without getting flipped. It can be pretty violent at times. But yeah, it's a good challenge. And then here around the very last corner, and then this is the takeout. From here you can do as many laps on the quintuple waterfall combo as your legs allow you. And yeah, this has been the definitive audio guide to the Upper San Giovanni walk-in section. Thank you for listening in, and see you around.